Hello students, welcome back to our class once again, and today's chapter will be arithmetic progression. We are going to solve few questions from your exercise 5.2. Today we'll be solving around 6 questions. Okay, let's start now. Question number 14. Please have a look at the first one. Students, I want to tell you here something. I think the video clarity will be a bit less because even the camera is not that much good. I simply capture from my phone only, so I feel so sorry for that, but let us all bear it. This is my best that I can do for you, but I'm trying this just to make you understand. Okay, question number 14. How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? Let me repeat. How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? Okay, so we have to understand the meaning multiple and between 10 and 250. First, let us understand what is multiple first. Let me divide 12 by 3. 3, 4 are 12. Now remainder is 0. Since remainder is 0, then 12 is a multiple of this 3. Okay, so we are talking about those numbers lying between 10 and 250. Let me repeat, those numbers lying between 10 and 250. So those numbers lying between, what does it mean again? It means that starting from 11 to 249, that is what we are talking about. Starting from 11 till 249, this is what you call numbers between 10 and 250. So when we say between, these 10 and 250 should be excluded. They should not be included. Okay, so now let us say one by one. Can 4 divide 11? No. What about 12? Yes. So 12 is a multiple of 4. After 12, what it comes? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 will be there again. So you just add here 4. So now 16, then here 20, and so on. But at the last, what about 249? Can 4 divide 249? No. So let me just write here 249 and divide by 4. 4, 6, 24. Then 4, 2, 8. We get remainder here 1. Remainder 1 means this 249 is not a multiple of 1. So if the remainder were 0, then you would say that this number is a multiple of 4. So to get it 0, what shall we do? From this 249, subtract this remainder 1. Then I hope you will be getting here 248. So this 248 is a multiple of 4. Okay, so the last, there will be 248. Okay, so now let me start my solution then. Okay, this is question number 14. The multiples of 4 lying between 10 and 250 are 12, 16, 20, then at the last 248. So now this list of multiples, this list of numbers form an AP. Why? It's all increased by 4. 12 plus 4, 16, 16 plus 4, 20. That means common difference is same. That's why this list of number forms an AP. But the question is asking how many multiples. That means in this AP how many terms are there? Same. So let me write here this list of numbers form an AP. Okay, so before that, let me just write here first term and common difference first. Therefore first term is 12 and common difference will be definitely 4. So let an equal to 248. So here a plus n minus 1 whole d, then 248. So what is the value of a? 12 plus here n minus 1. What about d? That is 4. We get here 248. So 12 plus 4 into n, 4n, 4 into minus 1, minus 4, then we get here 248. So let me rub this part now. Okay. So 12 minus 4 will get here 8, then minus 4n equal to 248. 248. Sorry, this is plus. So these 4n will be written here, then 248. 8 will be going to the other side, it becomes minus 8, so that n will be 248 minus 8, we get here 240. So these 4 will be coming down, so that when we divide 4 6 24, then with this 0 60, so n is 60. That means between 10 and 250 there are 60 multiples of 4. So the conclusion, I think you can write by yourself. The required number of multiples is 60. Okay, so I will wipe this out now. Next will be question number 15. Let me read the question for you. For what value of n are the nth terms of the two APs equal? Okay, first let me write the two APs. So they have, the question gives us how many APs? Two different APs. So let me write here. Given, okay. First AP. What is the first AP here? 63, 65, 67, and so on. Okay. So for this AP, therefore, first term is 63 and common difference is A2 minus A1. So A2 minus A1 will be getting here 65 minus 63, we get here 2. Okay. So now let me write second AP. What is second AP here? 3, 10, 17. So let me write the first term. Therefore, first term is 3. Common difference is A2 minus A1. So we get here 10 minus 3, we get here 7. So for these two APs, we have found out the first term and the common difference. Even for the first term and even for the second term as well. Second AP as well. Okay. Now the question is asking. Let's see the question now. For what value of n are the nth terms of the two APs equal? So what we understand is, this is actually one AP, this is another AP. There is a particular place for both the terms. Particular place, maybe 10th, maybe 11th, maybe 12th, I do not know. The terms of both the APs equal. So which term they are asking? So that means we are going to find the n term of the first AP. So therefore, nth, okay, let me say the nth term, the nth term of the first AP equal to a plus n minus 1 whole d. So this for the first AP. So for the first AP, what is the value of a? We have 63 plus n minus 1. What is the value of d? Here is 2. So 63 plus 2 into n, twice n, 2 into minus 1, minus 2. So 63 minus 2 will get here 61 plus twice n. Okay. So we get the n term for the first AP. Now let us find the nth term for the second AP. Okay. And the nth term of the second AP equal to. Here also the same formula, a plus n minus 1 whole d. So for the second AP, what is the value of a? 3 plus n minus 1. What about d? D is 7. So let me wrap this part now. Okay, so here 3 plus 7 into n, we'll get here 7n. 7 into minus 1, minus 7. So 3 minus 7 will get here minus 4 plus 7n. There is nothing wrong, you can write 7n minus 4 also. There is no difference actually. Okay, but the question is telling very clearly for what value of n the nth terms of the AP is equal. So let me just write here, if the nth terms for both the APs are equal, then if they are equal, then what can we write? This minus 4 plus 7n is equal to this 61 plus twice n. So let me make them equal now. Okay, then 61 plus twice n, this is the n term for the first AP, will be equal to the n term of the second AP. So for the n term of the second AP, we have minus 4 plus 7n. This is twice n, so let me write here twice n, and this term having n, let me bring to the left hand side. So now it will be minus 7n. We have here minus 4, and 61 will be coming to the right hand side, it will be minus 61. So we have here minus 5n equal to minus 65. So this minus minus I can cancel. So here n will be 65 divided by 5. If we cancel, 5 1 is 5, with 1 then 15. So 5 3 15. So we get here the value of n is 13. It means that the 13th, okay, so first AP and here second AP. The 13 terms of the first AP and the 13th term of the second AP, they will have the same value. That's what the question is asking. Okay, therefore the value of n is 13. So you can give the conclusion by yourself. So let me wipe out this now. Okay, next will be question number 16. Please look at the question. Determine the AP. That means we have to make the AP whose third term is 16. So let me just extract the information. Third term means A3 is 16, and the seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. Seventh term exceeds the fifth term by how much? By 12. What does like the exceed mean? Exceed means more, bigger actually. Seventh term is bigger than the fifth term by how much? By 12. So A7 minus A5 will be how much? 12. That is what the question is talking about. Then we have to construct the AP. If we want to construct the AP, then we have to understand the first term and the common difference. From this given, we have to find out the first term and the common difference. Okay, so let me write here, let A and D respectively be the first term and common difference of the given AP. Okay, so please look at the second given. The seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. So given, or you can say we have A7 minus A5 is 12. What we know is n term an is a plus here n, sorry, n minus 1 whole d. This formula we have to apply here. Okay, so first term is a, fine, plus for the a7 the value of n will be 7, so 7 minus 1 here d. This minus, okay, let me just close the bracket, minus, I can write here a plus 5 minus 1 whole here d. We get here 12. Okay, let me tell you one thing. Beside this step you can write this formula like this. Since an is equal to a plus n minus 1 whole d, in this way you can write a3 is 16. Okay, so let us continue now. A plus 7 minus 1 6, 6 into d 60, here minus, forget about this minus for some time. Okay, here will be a, and this 5 minus 1 4, 4 into d 4d. Actually this is plus, this also plus, minus into plus, minus, minus into plus, minus, so you'll get in this way. And here a and minus a we can cancel, so 60 minus 4d will be getting here twice d, then here 12, so that d will be 12 divided by 2, so it's 6 now, so the value of d is 6. Now we know the common difference. The next step will be, we have to find out the first term using the another condition. What is another condition? The third term is 16, a3 is 16. Using this we have to find out the value of a. So let me just rub this part. And third term is 16, so a plus n minus 1 whole d equal to 16. What is the first term? We do not know. N value will be 3, 3 minus 1. And what about d? D is, we got here 6. Okay, so I'll just make like this. Here I'll give equation 1, and you can just write here from 1. Okay, so a plus 3 minus 1 will get here 2, 2 into 6 12, so a value will be 16 minus 12, that means a is, we get here 4. Now the value of a is 4 and d is 6. A is 4 and d is 6. Okay, so then a1 means first term of the AP. A1, even you can write a as well, nothing wrong, but the value of a is 4. Next is a2. Second term means first term plus common difference. First term is 4, common difference is 6, so we get here 10. Next a3. Second term plus common difference. Second term means 10 plus 6, we get here 16. Then next a4. Third term plus common difference. So here 16 plus 6, we get here 22. Okay, so in this way you can find a lot of terms. So therefore the required AP is 4, 10, 16, 22 and so on. Okay, we'll be moving to the next question. Question number 17. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP. What is the AP here? Let me write. Given AP 3 8, 13, and here is 253. This is an AP. So now let us find out the first term and the common difference. Therefore, A is 3. Common difference D is A2 minus A1. So we get here 8 minus 3, we get here 5. Now first term is 3 and common difference is 5. Okay, let me explain the meaning of the question once again. Here is, they give here 3, 8, 13. So a lot of terms are here and 253. If we start counting from the last term, that means first, second, third, fourth term like this, not from the beginning, from the last. First, second, third, fourth, fifth term. When I say 20th, when I say the 20th term, in the 20th place, what is actually the term? What is the term actually there? That is what we are going to find. We are going to find the value of the term at the 20th place when we count from the last term. Okay, we have to use one formula here. So let me just start now. Okay, before that, we have to understand the total number of terms. How many terms are present in this AP? That is what we have to know. After it, we can apply the formula directly. So let AN equal to 253. Okay, A plus n minus 1 whole D, then 253. So here the value of A is 3. 3 plus here n minus 1. What about D? We get here 5, then 253. So 3 plus 5 into n, 5n, 5 into minus 1, minus 5, then 253. Okay, 3 minus 5 you'll get here, minus 2, plus 5n equal to 253. So here 5n is equal to 253 plus, when minus 2 goes the other side, it becomes plus 2. So let me write here plus 2 now. So here n will be 255 divided by 5. 5, 5, 25, 5, 1. So we get here the value of n is 51. So that means in this particular AP we have 51 terms. How many terms? 51 terms. Okay, so sorry, it's moving. Okay, now we'll start again. Therefore, so here first term is 3 and common difference is 5. Here A3, D5. So let me wrap all this now. Okay, therefore the 20th term from the last term of the AP equal to, first we have to write how many terms are there. We have 51 terms, so we can write here 51. Okay, after that you subtract, this is 20, right? So here you subtract 20. If the question is saying 16 term from the last term, then put here instead of 20 you write 16. After you add 1 here. Okay, then here term. But this term is, now there is a question now, 51 minus 20 plus 1 term. This is, what will be its value? 51 plus 1, 52. 52 minus 20 will get here 32. Okay, 32 means, let me write here 32nd now. Okay, this one is actually, it represents when we start counting from the first, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 like that. When I reach A32, that will be same as if we start counting from last, first, second, third, fourth, then here will be actually 20th place. So that means 32nd place from the first term will be same as the 20th place from the last term, so 32nd term. This is actually from the beginning. Okay, therefore what is the formula for an? A plus n minus 1 whole d. So a plus n minus 1 whole d. What was the value of a? The value of a is 3 plus, we have how many terms? 50, n stand for this 32, so we have to write here 32 minus 1. What is the value of d? We have 5. So 3 plus 32 minus 1, we will get here 31. 31 into 5, 155. So we'll get here 158. That means 20th term from the last term will be how much? 158. Okay, so I hope you're clear with the concept now. We'll be finding the next question number 18. The sum of the 4th and 8th terms. Let me repeat. The sum of the 4th and 8th terms of an AP is 24. That means A4 plus A8 will get here how much? 24. And second condition is the sum of the 6th and the 10th terms is 44. Let me repeat. The sum of the 6th and the 10th terms, that means A6 plus A10, we get here how much? 44. And find the first 3 terms of the AP. So even in this question we do not know the first term and we do not know the common difference. So let me just write here, let A and D respectively be the first term and common difference of the given AP. Okay, so we can write the formula separately in this way. N is equal to A plus n minus 1 whole d. Okay, but the question tells very clearly the sum of the 4th term and the 8th term, that means A4 plus A8 is 24. Okay, so A4, how we are going to write? A plus 4 minus 1 whole d plus. So for this, A plus here 8 minus 1 whole d, it will be 24. Okay, so A plus A will get here twice A plus 4 minus 1, 3 into D, thrice D. From here you will get thrice D, and from here 8 minus 1, 7D. So if you add this, I'm sure you'll be getting here 10D. Then we get here 24. Okay, so this is equation number 1. And what is the next given? And A6 plus A10, we have here 44. So A plus 6 minus 1 whole D plus A plus 10 minus 1 whole D, will be getting here 44. So A plus A will be getting here twice A plus 6 minus 1, 5, 10 minus 1, 9, 5 plus 9, 14. So we'll be getting here 14D. Then we get here 44. Okay, now we get here one more equation now. Remember of your linear equations in 2 variables. Here I want to apply elimination method. You can subtract equation 1 from equation 2 so that these twice A and twice A will be cancelled, so that you can find the value of D. So let me just wipe out this part. Okay, let me write here, on subtracting 1 from 2 we get. So this equation 2, let me write here, twice A plus 14D equal to 44. the first equation, twice a plus 10d equal to 24. 10d equal to 24. Now subtraction. So I have to multiply here by minus sign. So here minus, minus into plus, here minus, minus into plus, minus. So twice a and minus twice a, we'll be getting 0. That means we cancel. 14d minus 10d, it will be 4d. 44 minus 24, we'll be getting here 20. So the value of d is 20 divided by 4, we are getting here 5. Now we get the value of d as 5. So the next step will be, let us put the value of d equal to 5 in equation 1. So let me write here, putting d equal to 5 in equation 1, we get, okay, let us see what we get. So actually this is equation 1. In place of this d, we are going to replace 5. So twice a, 10 into 5, 50. So it will be 24 minus 50. So here a will be, it will be here 26, and now 2 will come down here, but sorry, there should be minus. We'll be getting here minus 13. Now the value of a is minus 13 and the value of d is 5. So we can find the first first 3 terms. That means we have to find a1, a2 and a3. Okay, therefore a1 means a only. We got the value of a as minus 13, so equal to minus 13. Next a2, a1 plus d. Here a1 is minus 13 and the value of d is 5, so we'll get here how much? Minus 8. Then next is a3. a3 is a2 plus d, so minus 8 plus 5, we'll be getting here minus 3. So therefore the first 3 terms of the AP are minus 13, minus 8 and minus 3 respectively. Okay, we are coming to the last question of the day. Question number 19. Subha Rao started work in 1995. So what we understand is he joined his work in the year 1995. So let me just write here 1995. At an annual salary of rupees 5,000. For 1 year, his salary was rupees 5,000. Okay, this is the annual salary for 1 year, and receive an increment of rupees 200 each. So annual increment, every year his salary will be increased by 200, 200, 200. So increment is 200. So in which year did his income reach rupees 7,000? That means in which year? We have to find the year. His income reached rupees 7,000. That means the annual salary became 7,000. Okay, so let me write now the annual salary of the name is Subha Rao. Okay, in the years he started his work in 1995. So 1995, 1996, 1997, 1997. I don't know when did he retire actually, so let me just write in this way. Okay, is first he got rupees 5,000 in the year 1995. So let me just write here rupees 5,000. But in 1996 his salary will be increased by 200, so that it will be now rupees 5,200. Like that, next year again increase by 200, so it will be 5,400 and so on. Okay, so this list of salary, this list of number forms an AP. Why? Common difference is same here, 200 increased. So this list of numbers, here numbers mean it does not, we are not talking about the year. This also number increased by 1 1, we are not talking about it, we are talking about the salary. So you can just write here annual salary, so that your answer becomes very clear now. This list of numbers forms an AP. Okay, therefore the first term will be 5,000, and common difference will be increment every year is 200, so 200 now. Okay, so what the question is saying, let us listen carefully once. If he continues working 500, 5,200, 5,400, like every year increment by 200, but in a particular year his salary will be 7,000. So this also will be a term of this AP. So let AN is equal to 7,000. So we'll have to apply the formula now. A plus n minus 1 whole D. We get here 7,000. So what is the first term? 5,000 plus n minus 1 whole. What is the value of D? 200. We get here 7,000. Okay. So here 5,000 plus 200 into n will get here 200, and 200 into minus 1 will be getting here 200, then 7,000. Okay, so 5,000 minus 200 will be 4,800 plus 200 n will be 7,000. So 200 n will be 7,000 minus 4,800. So the value of n will be 200 will come down here, and 7,000 minus 4,800 will be getting here 2,200. Okay, so these 0 zeros, oh I'm writing here 22,000, sorry. Okay, 0 0 I cancel, so 2 11 22, so n is 11. Okay, so now let us understand what is the meaning of n equal to 11. He started his work in the year 2005. So 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, sorry, he worked in 1995, not 2005. 1995, so 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000. So 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So he started his work in the year 1995. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th. That means in 2005. This 2005 is the 11th year of his work. In this year, he got how much? He will be getting 7,000. Okay, so that is 2005. Therefore, in the 11th year, 11th year means that is 2005. His income reaches to rupees 7,000. Students, I hope you'd be learning today something at least, and thank you so much for watching the video. We'll see you again.